After mourning the loss of their father and doing whatever they could to make sure their fans didn't show up to the funeral, the Dolan twins have a message for their audience. I'm getting into it right now, stick around. Hey everyone, it's Devin Howard. I've got a sad story to fill you in on about Grayson and Ethan Dolan, so grab some Kleenex because you might shed a few tears. The YouTuber twins announced recently that their father had passed away after battling cancer. At 19 years old, I'm sure the brothers thought they'd have many more years with their dad, so his death was likely shocking for them and the rest of their family. Their father was a beloved teacher, so in an effort to remember him and the positive impact he had on so many, they organized a funeral and wake for those who knew him to celebrate his life. Last week, I filled you in on what happened after that. Somehow, fans got a hold of the location for the memorial service and decided they needed to go to the funeral as uninvited guests to support the twins, which is just their way of saying they wanted an unofficial meet and greet. I don't want to be too hard on the fans for wanting to go to the event, but at the same time, I think it's common sense to not crash a funeral. Once the guys heard that their fans were planning this meetup, they tweeted several messages letting their audience know that showing up at the service would be the last thing they wanted. Ethan tweeted saying, "If you are a fan of Grayson and I, we love you and appreciate you so much. The best way you could support us during this tough time is to not show up at our father's wake or funeral. Thank you guys, and please, please, please respect my wish." And Grayson chimed in writing, "We want this ceremony to be an opportunity for the people who had a close connection with my dad to say goodbye and pay their respects. We appreciate all of our fans so much. Please respect my father, my family, and me, and send your love through social media only." After that, the guys took a break from social media, but now they're back and they have a message for their devoted audience. First, let's talk about Ethan's tweet. He wrote a simple "thank you" with a heart emoji. I'm guessing his thank you addresses several things. One, the support his fans showed him during this sad time, and two, the fact that his fans respected his wishes and didn't try to crash the funeral for a photo op. Grayson also sent a message out writing, "I miss you guys," which might mean he and his brother are gearing up to get back on YouTube again. I'm hopeful, but if they need more time to heal and mourn, then I fully support them taking it. I can't imagine being in their shoes and going through something so tragic with millions of eyes watching them and waiting for their every move. I have to think that that whole experience is both kind of comforting but also kind of uncomfortable. Sure, they have huge groups of people sending them love, but we're all also anticipating their return to YouTube. But again, I just hope they move at a pace that suits them best and that they don't rush back into content creation. I'm also so happy to hear that no fans tried to attend the memorial services as a way to meet their YouTube idols. That would have been so awkward for the twins as they pay respects to their dad. I'm keeping Ethan and Grayson in my thoughts, and I hope you are too. Send them some love in the comments below, and then make sure you subscribe to Hollyscoop to know when they decide to make their return to the internet.